Hey, this is Sandy, leading track workouts every Tuesday, 6 a.m.
You wanna make it to heaven, you gotta go through hell, and only few do well. I know you know too well that you can't make it by yourself. There's no growth in the comfort zone.
Today we are going to talk to Nick, Coach Nick, as we dearly call him. We're going to learn his Boston Marathon experience and how he got there, and if he has any tips or tricks that he could share with us. How have you been?
Doing all right.
Thanks for being here.
Good to be here.
People who don't know you, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Ran in high school, took some years off, got back to it, late 20s. Ran kind of a lot, made it kind of my thing in the early 30s. I think I've run altogether 10 or 11 marathons. Somewhere along the line, I went from like high threes down to low threes and dipped under. And it's kind of some magic that happened over the course of a few years. So it got me lucky enough to run Boston twice.
What was your first marathon time?
First marathon time, I think it was 3:51 or 3:52,
Nice.
Chicago, 2005.
And you went from 351 to your PR is
2:58.
so in a span of
10 years difference, I think. Yeah.
Oh wow! You qualified for Boston. You ran it twice. What was your experience running Boston?
I guess I've got mixed experiences. It was one absolutely miserable, forgettable, terrible race, which is actually terribly memorable. And then another one that came back and was definitely a redemption run.
So walk us through. Was your first Boston great or was it the terrible one?
It was terrible.
Okay.
I went out fast, and I can definitely want to discourage an aggressive start for anybody who's listening. I had PR first half, which led to a 30-minute positive split for the second half. And a 125, 155.
You went 125 in the first half and 155
the second half.
So for anyone running Boston, what would your advice or tips be? Especially now that we know Boston is downhill in the beginning and it is easy to get carried away.
That is exactly it. There's a ton of excitement there.
Yeah.
It feels like you're running at a snail's pace when you're probably running like what would be the equivalent of a 7 or 8 mile training run. Like you can be cruising and it doesn't feel like it. Like it gets you into trouble. No matter what you do, don't pass anybody before 13 miles.
Okay.
You're going to be there with people who are really close to your pace and like your training status because of just the sheer number of people who are as fast as you. And if you're passing them, you're outdoing yourself.
Okay.
You're gonna pay for it later.
So your suggestion would be pick someone who's close to your pace and stick with them until mile 13.
They might be doing a terrible thing too. If you're pointing to someone, or you're like shoulder to shoulder with someone, and you're slowly crawling past the crowd, you're going too fast.
Okay.
Slowly let those people get ahead of you. You might even end up one corral back by the time it's time to actually race the second half.
Okay.
And then you've set yourself up great.
Okay. That's a great tip. Negative splits, start slow, and don't try to pass people until mile 13.
Intentionally don't.
Yeah.
Feel like you're crawling.
Yeah.
Because you won't be. You'll be still running at great pace. In terms of pacing and being good the first half, it's really tempting to be like, hey, it's downhill. Like, I'm going to run poorly that second half anyway. Let me bank that time in the first half. No, don't even think about it. Throw that idea away. Yeah, let's see, 15, maybe 13 miles of downhill are really the first 4 for that matter. That's your opportunity to run slower at what feels like a jog.
Yeah.
Just imagine running a half marathon after warming up easily for a half marathon.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah.
You just spent 13 miles chilling.
Yeah.
Then you get to race, not surviving after a 13-mile race.
Yeah. And your legs will thank you very much, especially at the Heartbreak Hill, if you ran a little bit conservatively. Although you might be like, hey, these are downhills and I'm feeling great. No. your body, your legs will thank you. And I can't stress enough because I've been on the other side, and I remember you telling me exactly the same thing, but I didn't listen for some reason. But I now know exactly what coach is telling. For someone who is running Boston for the first time or trying to make the best or have that redemption race because the weather was terrible last time and they're trying to have that redemption race this year.
To run a smart race, like
Mhm.
that's going to be the most important. Do what you know you can do rather than what you think you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
If you're feeling great, show it in the last few miles,
Mhm.
especially in the end.
Pace well and take the nutrition and hydration. You should be in a decently good state by the time you get there. The first half, you're saying take it easy, and especially the first 6
I'll
miles.
say that in any marathon, but this one in particular because the people you're with and like the downhill is two really, really bad influences on you.
Yeah.
If you're letting yourself be that third bad influence, you're done.
Hey coach, how are you?
I gotta start with my question. What's your PR?
My PR 258.44.
Oh shoot, I thought I had beat you by 8 seconds.